This is the Chorsu market, one of the oldest markets in Central Asia, Tashkent, Uzbekistan. And today we're going to literally try every single dish sold here. Every single one. You're gonna find out what the real Uzbek cuisine is. You probably think that it's plov. Hall number 1, the main hall. Let's go. Here we have meat, cheese, and dry fruits. Let's start with cheese right here.
No, don't eat it. Don't eat it.
Don't eat it.
Is this fat? I don't get it. Is this fat? Well, I think it's fat. Some kind of cheese, or it looks like cheese. Look at it. So what it is melted lard from sheep. It's part of the Uzbeks cuisine, and it's pretty much sold everywhere. This kind of lard is used for first courses, the second, even for desserts. The fat from the sheep is a little bit more delicate. The most valuable part is the one that is right near the tail.
We call it dumgaza here.
Dumgaza.
Dumgaza.
This is right next to the...
Yes, there's a short dumgaza here.
This part is worth 3 or 4 times more than the regular price of the tail. Meat, of course, is the second part of the Uzbek cuisine here after the tail lard. But here in Tashkent, the whole sheep is eaten. And the biggest part isn't even the flesh. What is that?
It's a head.
Head. This dish is called kalapacha. Lamb's head together with tripe and tongue and thoroughly washed and stewed in a cauldron for at least 2 hours and a half, but 6 would be better. Tender. This is tasty. What is this?
Tongues.
It's tongue. This is ram tongue.
This is the stomach.
Stomach, I mean tripe. This is mutton tripe. It can taste like gum. Kalapacha is considered one of the main Uzbek delicacies. Along with hooves, they usually cook both of them with beef hooves. They start cooking in the evening the previous day, and the bones are boiled all night long. The skin becomes tender, and then it melts in your mouth. But the most valuable piece is this one. Look at this one right here. It's a piece of beef leg. Apparently some kind of a tendon. It's kind of like meat gum. Kind of hard to bite off. Hello, are you the main one here, right?
Yes.
And what's your name?
Shaira.
Shaida is going to show us her favorite dish. Are these intestines?
Yes. Will you have some?
Can I try it? Okay, guys, horse intestines.
Here.
With some of this stuff, they're stuffed with something, or just take the intestines out, and what do you do with it? Is it boiled, or how long does it boil?
4 to 5 hours.
Just in water or some kind of spices?
With seasoning.
Oh, with seasoning. Tastes unusual. It's kind of cool. In general, people from Uzbekistan love slow-cooked meat. In your opinion, what's the record time for cooking here? 6 hours, 10, 12, or 24 hours? The most complicated Uzbek dish is cooked in this kitchen, guys. It takes about 24 hours to cook. To see exactly how it's prepared, we traveled almost 300 kilometers to see it in Samarkand. One of the oldest cities in the world. In 1970, it turned 2,500 years old. It's in Samarkand, besides the famous Registan, a square with 3 madrasas, and the mausoleum of Tamerlan, Guramir, as well as dozen other historical monuments where you will find another treasure for the real gourmets, Halisa.
This is a Samarkand national dish.
Pieces of lamb and beef are roasted in a cauldron, poured over with water, and first boiled for about 15 hours. It's boiled with bones and everything to make it richer, right? When the meat slides off the bones, they're gently pulled out. And the bone should be taken out after how many hours?
After 15 hours.
They remove the foam, and then comes the hardest part. We start by adding water to this thick soup, and then we add some wheat. After that, we start stirring continuously with a special wooden spoon that they have.
6 hours non-stop.
6 hours non-stop? All this is done over very hot fire. Just imagine, this dish has to be stirred continuously for 6 hours, and one person can't do it alone, so the cooks take turns. This one will go rest, and the other one will take over. And then the first one will come back and go on stirring. It's incredibly hard, physically demanding work cooking this meal. You just have to swipe it off the walls here, right? Oh, it's already pretty thick, and it gets even thicker than this, right?
What do you think, Stas?
You know, it's kind of unusual. This is the first time I'm gonna cook something that won't even be ready today. Here it is, Halisa. It's been cooking 24 hours, and now we can taste it. And look at how thick it is. It's kind of like, if you look at the consistency, it's kind of like plasticine, like some kind of fudge. Dude, look at this. It's kind of like a fudge meat or something.
Now Stas will share his opinion. He'll tell us what Halisa tastes like, because it's a local...
Viagra again, huh? Almost everything here is Viagra. Like, it's all very sexually dangerous kind of country. The taste, unusual. How can I describe it? It's kind of like it's not meaty, I would say. It's kind of similar to like some kind of a caramel, but not sweet, but savory. Yeah, savory. This meat, it's also, there's wheat in here, so it doesn't taste like meaty. I think there's also so many calories here. Yeah, it's super high calorie food. Yeah. Halisa is eaten mostly in the fall and winter, when it's cold and windy. They eat this with carrots and chickpeas, but some people mix it with sugar. The way I see it is, if you mix it with sugar, it's a real calorie bomb. Halisa. Well, you may ask us, where's the plov? I mean, we're in Uzbekistan. Well, okay, it looks like we can't do without plov, right? All right, here's the recipe for making it in 1 minute. First, you render down the large cauldron. It's called kazan, or you pour in the oil. Yeah, in Uzbekistan, you can make plov not only with lard, but also with plain sunflower oil. Then take out the pieces of fat, and you can use it as a snack. So this is fried tail fat. Yeah, it doesn't taste like lard at all. And then we put the meat inside of the hot lard. And onions. So you throw the onions right in with the meat, right?
Yes.
And some salt on top. When it's cooked, carrots. How much do you need? It's very simple. For the whole table of meat, you take a bucket of carrots, a basin of raisins, and half a basin of chickpeas. That's pretty much the ratio. Then we mix it all in, spices on top, mostly zira, and finally, the rice. Water, and we wait until it's ready. And how long does it take from when you put in the cauldron on fire until the finished plov?
5 hours.
But that is the theory. In practice, anyone in Uzbekistan will tell you that the process of actually cooking the plov is more pleasant and interesting than the actual future feast. You seldom cook pilaf alone. While one is cutting the meat, others are chopping up carrots and onions. The Uzbeks say that in their country they have more than 12 types of plov. In reality, there are millions of them because everyone has different types of recipes. Some cut meat finely, others throw huge chunks. Wow, they're pretty huge, super. Some add raisins to the plov, and some add dried apricots. Somebody mixes in different kinds of carrots, some chickpeas, and someone adds pistachios, almonds, peanuts, cherries. The chickpeas are covered with a bowl because they take longer to cook and they need to be steamed well. In general, local covering of plov with bowls and plates is a real art. It regulates moisture and heat that remains inside the dish. The main thing to remember when you are cooking real Uzbek plov, write it down. There's really no kinds of taboos here. There is no right or wrong rice. Someone might tell you, for example, the rice should be stirred. But here at the main plov center at Tashkent, the cook stirs the rice during the cooking. This is his recipe. One of the main secrets is how to regulate the heat under the cauldron. Huge logs, whole tables, go under the fire. The cook is constantly tossing and removing coal. When you put the meat into the cauldron, it's important to increase the fire. That means throw in about as much wood as possible that the meat roasts quickly. But some people, on the contrary, turn the fire down so that the meat is stewed. Bukhara Jews even boil plov in special kind of bags. We went to Bukhara to a family who had been living in the city for centuries and have kept their traditions. This, guys, is traditional Jewish plov. Bukhara Jewish plov.
Finely diced meat, rice, lots of cilantro, and tail fat, yes. And salt and pepper. It's all mixed together. After that, we split it in parts and put it in these calico bags. There's a plastic wrap inside for sure, so the flavor stays inside. I tie them very tight,
Meaning that the rice is not cooked in water, but only in lamb juice and lard. The taste at the end is completely different.
The film comes off. Then I mix it with a plate. It's very convenient for me. That's the way the Bukhara Jews used to do it.
It's very tasty.
Let's taste it. I'll take a greasier slice, yeah. This is different from the usual plov. Forgive me for speaking with my mouth full. It's just very different from regular plov. It's more fresh. You can feel the cilantro and the onions. It's a lot denser too, but less greasy. The rice has like a different taste to it. It's like bigger or denser or it's less greasy, but it's good.
Very dietary, very healthy.
Also, the Bukhara Jews also cook the fish with a very specific, special recipe. They fry it in garlic and salt, and then they leave it for a few days to absorb all of the juices.
I fry it a day and a half or 2 days in advance. It's very juicy and delicious, soaked in garlic sauce.
The fish is served with a very special type of oil-fried tortilla.
Now, by the way, they're having evening prayer. After the prayer, there will be a feast.
The hostess of the house serves the main course.
She's going to hand it out. Each gets one.
Well, fish?
Stas, fish is eaten with hands. Fish, women, and chicken are handled with bare hands. Come on.
Okay, so this is how we start. Yeah, so this is, no, okay, not this one. This is the Jewish fish.
Bukhara fish.
Bukhara fish. Yeah, it was good.
Bukhara vodka is the best.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah. This is also very good.
Careful bones.
Yeah, there's bones here.
Yes, it's carp.
They're bones, but it's very soaked in juice. All right, come on, just go ahead, Obia, eat. All right, stop filming.
How about some tea?
We've come to the very south of Uzbekistan, to the town of Jugurkan, near the border of Afghanistan, to try tandoor, a unique recipe made of lamb which can only be found here. Large chunks of meat are lightly chopped and placed in a fully sealed tandoor.
We close it with a cauldron and...
You seal it, right?
Yes, we seal it with clay. so the air doesn't get in, the steam doesn't come out. It's totally airtight.
And what do you do that for?
So the meat doesn't burn. If there's air coming in or steam coming out, the meat could burn.
And how long could it stay in airtight tandoor?
Up to 5 hours.
5 hours later, the tandoor is open. The tender meat is ready to be separate from its bone. But the main delicacy is underneath.
At the bottom, we place another cauldron. All the juices drain down there. There are people who love this broth.
They cook lamb liver in its juice. So we tried the tandoor. Am I pronouncing it right? Tandoor. This is lamb made in a tandoor. It's very tender. The meat becomes very soft, as soft as it can get. It has some kind of a tree taste
It's
in
a
it.
mountain spruce that grows in the mountains. It's not a whole tree. It's called archa.
Archa. Okay, look at the meat. Look, it's soft and tender, and after it's been cured for about an hour in the tandoor, you can easily break it with your hands, and it feels like how do I explain it? It's very soft, and it has like a plasticine taste to it, feel to it. Yeah, you could just pretty much squeeze it like that. It's good. It's just awesome. Now, second, liver. Look at this. The liver, the way that it is also beef. It's cooked this way. You get it and you put it inside the cauldron, and then basically like all the oil drips down and seeps right into it like that. Yeah, it absorbs all of the spices. The main thing, guys, is Dima said that this is very dangerous. The broth right here, it's the same broth that drips out from the actual lamb and the tandoor.
Is your health okay? No high blood pressure? Because it's strong.
Yeah? Let me try it. Let me just try it, okay? I'm gonna try it, and if something goes wrong, you call the ambulance, okay? Oh, it's like a really, really rich flavor. It's like really strong, and it's like, oh, you could feel it. This is soup concentrated in smoked lamb. That's what it is. It is. It's condensed milk and it's condensed lamb juice. Come on. This whole section of the market is the bread aisle flatbread. Every city in Uzbekistan has its own kind. Here, Tashkent, flatbread. Flatbread in Uzbekistan is almost a religion, and every region has its own. Tashkent flatbread is not thick and soft. Samarkand flatbread is plump and has poppy seeds. Fergana is one, dense, almost cookie-like. And there are many kinds of tandoors, ovens for baking the flatbread. In Samarkand, you have to go upside down into the tandoor. In Tashkent, you go in it like a burning house. Yeah, with oil first?
No. Masterclass.
Okay.
Like this.
The dough for a Tashkent flatbread rises all night long to become very soft, puffy, filled with air bubbles. And this is how you press the flatbread so it doesn't puff up.
Yeah.
Hey, aren't you afraid to go in there, inside the oven?
No, I'm used to it.
Am I right? You always go into the tandoor and he never goes in it. Yeah, you never go in there. Do you know how I guessed it? You have hair on your arms and he doesn't. He burned the hairs off of his arm. Just out of the tandoor. Oh yeah, it's crispy, thin, like it's gonna break, almost like ice. Oh, it's gonna be crispy. Thin. Look at that. With air inside. Look how much air there is inside in the dough. That's very hot. It burns your hands. Kind of hard to hold. But on the outside, it's very crispy and very soft on the inside. Listen to the sound of the Tashkent flatbread. Every pastry has its own sound. The dough is different everywhere, but it's always delicious. Look at the thickness. It's like a sheet of paper. This, by the way, is a vitamin samsa. You can find it exclusively in the Sukuk area in the foothills near Tashkent. Inside are mountain herbs. See onions and some other herbs that only grow there. But frankly, the strongest taste belongs to the green onion. It's very strong. They only use vine to make the fire. The clay tandoor is heated with burning branches. And the wood is burned. Thin envelopes of samsa are glued to the heated sides. In 10 minutes, everything is ready. The dough is smeared with butter and served. But to try the most delicious flatbread in Uzbekistan, we are going to the east from Tashkent. We have to travel at night. It's already completely dark. We're going to Fergana Valley, to the market, which is on the pass to Fergana Valley. Gamchikip Tunnel Pass, a strategic place for Uzbekistan connecting the most populated area in the country. This is where patir, flatbread, is baked. People go dozens or hundreds of kilometers to get them. Now it's 2:30 a.m. and we are at night bread market on the Gamchik Pass. The market is high in the mountains. It's a 2-hour drive from Tashkent and at least 1.5 hours from the nearest big town. Just think of how delicious this bread must be for the people to come here, especially from the city. From Tashkent, it's almost 2.5 hour drive. I mean, the nearest town here is about 1.5 hours drive away from this bread. But that means that it must be very, very tasty for people to come all the way over here. It must be very tasty bread. Why do you come here for the bread at night? It's far away from town, isn't it? It's really hot, huh?
Because it's delicious. When you come to Uzbekistan, come here to the valley and you'll find hot, fresh, delicious bread right next to the road, which will only taste better for another 3-4 days.
Look at the people that are huddled around the counter to get their flatbread. They huddle around, they get it, and then they run. Because the bread is really hot. They run into the car or take it home. They come here at night also because the ovens are scorching hot and the heat of the day. Why do people come here to buy bread? It seems so far away from the city. Do you have a special bread here?
It's greasy, it's soft too, and it's delicious. Very tasty. There's a lot of fat. And we know the art of making bread.
The shops make these tortillas almost as if it were on a conveyor belt. One girl weighs the dough, the second one forms the balls, the third one rolls them out, the fourth one stamps them so that they don't rise, the fifth one greases the kaimak, and only a man can put it all on a tray to take it to the tandoor. Why do women roll out the dough and only men do the baking? There is a lot of oil and fat mixed into the dough. That is what the customers don't see. The fat is melted in huge cauldrons and taken to the cook. Even when the flatbread cools down, the fat will keep it juicy for days, especially if you warm it up a little bit.
They want to hire you.
A layer of kaymak that is cream on top will give it a crust and seal the moisture inside. Only men place the bread into a tandoor. Almost all the cooks have burns on their faces and hands. It burns your face, doesn't it? I see you have these red lines under your eyes. Look at the scars under the baker's eyes. Almost everyone here has them. That's from the tandoor, right? It's occupational injuries, practically. And your hair can burst into flames when you get inside. That's why everybody wears headscarves. I'm allowed not to wear one, well, for obvious reasons. I'll try to bake it myself. There you go. It's stuck. Over there, guys, is my bread. Market workers even live here. They only have a few hours to rest and then back to kneading. Oh, it's the break room over here, yeah? So they work here all day and then they go rest and then they go right back to the kneading dough.
Yeah. There's a separate men's room and women's room.
It's like a cookie. It's kokand bread, known in Uzbekistan and beyond. For example, we are coming back from Tashkent, and we buy it.
And this is what the bread looks like. Yeah, it's an unusual taste. Let's just say it that way. And that, guys, is not the whole Uzbek cuisine. Take narin, for example. It's horse meat with soft dough. At first, I thought it was cabbage.
It's the dough. You're the cabbage.
It's kind of a macaroni with minced meat, but it's not recommended for people with high blood pressure. You can't eat meat if you have high blood pressure, right?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know that. And Uzbek dumplings.
It's hanam,
Kanum.
the most delicious hanam.
It smells like tomato paste or like tomato something. Inside are potatoes and vegetables, served with peppers. Just a little spicy, they said. Here we go. This is a little bit, yeah? Oh.
That's not spicy.
I'll eat it. I'll eat it. Okay, here we go.
A little spicy, a little bit.
There seems to be endless possibilities for indulging the gourmet in Uzbekistan.
If you like the video, hit the like button.
So, what Uzbek dish did you like the most? And what would you like to try? Leave a comment, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. We're moving on. Let's go.